Well, here is the status so far. Over here on this side, we got the hot water recirc, the hot water. So the hot water will flow in here and it'll recirculate back to the heater this way. Cold water line comes in here, routes over, comes back up and feeds into this side of the temperature valve. Hot water obviously comes in the other side of the temperature valve, so then you have the temperature mixing valve here in the center. So when this is on, water will flow both vertically this way as well as out at the bottom of the valve, hit this cross and feed this pressure loop, which runs all the way up, around, and back down again, and back into the cross. That way anything taken off of this loop will all have equal pressure. So the first source is this valve here, which is going to feed the body sprays, which I'll show you in a second. This will feed out of the bottom of that cross and then feed down into this T and go to start a second pressure loop that goes to the 3 body sprays. So then if we come out at the top and we branch out into the pressure loop from this side, so we're feeding this pressure loop really from both the top and the bottom. So the pressure loop runs up this way, and you see the main shower head is the top volume valve, and that's fed from this side of the pressure loop, and the output side goes up and will ultimately go up to feed the rain head that'll come out of the ceiling. So then this valve down below, which is fed from the left side of the pressure loop here, so that feeds into here, and this is for the handheld shower, and it'll route out through this 2x4 to where this is roughed in. It'll come up to over here somewhere and come through the wall, and that's where the hose will connect, and the little hanger device will go for that pressure valve, for the handheld. So then over here on this side, you can see the first body spray rough in location here. So these body sprays have connection points, I don't know if you can see that or not, but both at the top and the bottom, because they have to be put onto a loop. So there will be a pipe that comes out of the bottom of this, passes through this 2x4, probably up a little bit higher here, come around, down, and then come in and connect into this T. Out of the other side of the T, we'll go through this 2x4 and into this corner, and then we'll come around here, and we'll come around into the bottom of this body spray, out the top of this body spray, and we'll come to another body spray, which I haven't picked up the rough in for that yet, but that'll go here. This one will hit you about in the shoulder, this one will hit you in about the thigh, and the one on the opposite side will hit halfway in between. So then out of the top of this pressure valve, we'll come back through these 2x4s, back through the corner, above the top of all of the valve assemblies, all the way back around where it'll come back down and tie into the top of this body spray. So there'll actually be 2 different pressure loops here. One on the high pressure side, which is this one here in 3/4 of an inch, and one in 1/2 inch piping, and that will be for the 3 body sprays. So that's where we're at right now. Put water on the system today, no leaks so far. Fingers crossed.